too quiet out here at night. I never thought I'd see Brigade Town so empty.
Sorry for the fright. I just like to make an entrance.
You don't look very sorry. I thought you were a monster. What are you doing out here? You're not a part of C Squad.
Just checking on something that couldn't wait till morning. What's your excuse?
I actually volunteered for this shift. I want to do everything I can to find the cause of this monster mutation.
Is that so? Let's have a practice duel soon. Two night owls like us. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Okay, yeah. There has to be some way to figure out this monster problem. Thrash said he had a morning duel today, but I bet Kieran's at Belchior's. I need to get over there and see how I can help.
Stomach, wait up. Still jumpy, eh?
I wouldn't be if you'd stop sneaking up on me.
Fair enough. So about that match today, let me know when you're ready.
I'd totally forgotten with everything else going on.
Trust me, you're going to want to remember this one. Catch you later. Oh!
Why, my faithful assistant. I was hoping you'd answer the Brigade's call.
Really? But you had Kieran all this time.
What's the old adage? Too many cooks might spoil the broth, but many chefs make light work? The same is true for alchemy.
Before I left, we made so much progress. Did you figure out how to make ambrosia?
No. With mounting suspicion about the monster threat, the Brigade requested I find a cure.
But now that we've discovered it can be safely prepared, surely that takes some pressure off.
Quite right. I'm certain we'll discover both solutions very soon.
So you've returned.
Whoa, yeah! I didn't think you'd notice.
Not you. I was talking to that very persistent fly who likes to land on my babies.
Babies?
My trophies.
How sweet?
You know, I think I do remember you. You're the girl with the walking kettle, right?
No. I'm Mina Han. Walking kettle?
Hey, Mina.
Huh?
How's it going? Your funeral? Before we start, I have a confession. I started the monster plague.
You?
Psych! Just kidding. But I do know what's causing it.
What? Really?
Well, mostly, that's where you come in.
If you're serious, I'm happy to help however I can.
That's exactly what I needed to hear. Ready, Jelly?
He's going to judge? How does he eat?
Probably with his mouth. Jelly says he'd die for some fire and earth, so let's serve it up. As for our theme ingredient, let's do... King Bee.
Woohoo!
It's like I thought. This isn't a real blight. It's man-made.
What? Who would do something that horrible?
Who indeed? On purpose, it would be too much for most people to stomach. But covering up an accident? That's a little easier on the conscience. But there's only one way to find out. Breaking into the Brigade's research lab.
What? Do you want to be imprisoned? How can you think it's their fault with how hard they're trying to fight it?
I started with some scraps of information from this body I'm possessing. But once I showed up here, solving this problem turned out to be a lot more complicated than I hoped.
Ziggy. If you're just going to keep making jokes, I've got to get back to town. People's lives are at stake.
I'm not joking. This is the real me.
Stop playing around!
I'm not proud of the things I did to get here, but I want to stop this outbreak. I don't need help breaking into the lab, but I can't bring the information I find to the Brigade. They don't trust me, but you, I know how determined you are to get to the bottom of this. You're not just in it for the tournament reinstatement. Help me end this.
I don't know what to make of your stories, but I do want to put an end to the outbreak. To be honest, I've been meeting with Mina and Thrash about it already. She's working on a cure.
A cure? Well, that would be interesting. So what do you say?
After you get the information, come find us. I'm against the break-in, but this is too serious to ignore.
All right, Hamburger, and don't worry. I'll be silent as a snake.
I can't tell if I'm more unsettled by Ziggy's transformation or the thought that someone in the Brigade is at fault.
Chefs, I require your undivided attention. I wish to keep this brief so that we may release our findings to the public. Due to your exemplary work, our scientists have determined mutated ingredients are not harmful when properly prepared. I'd like to extend special recognition to the members of C Squad. There were some in the committee who doubted our decision to reinstate you. You've gone above and beyond to prove you deserve your place among the other contestants. To that end, we've changed the rules for this year's proving tournament. Chefs won't be expelled until their 5th loss, but your previous record carries over. With that, our tournament begins anew. Vive la Brigade!